Now, we are going to be discussing the survey findings, but we are also going to be asking you guys to take part in an interactive poll. Thank you all for coming. Thank Paul for chairing, panel members, also Third Financial again for supporting us.
Attracting the next generation, millennials are 21% of, it's the largest generation there is. We do a lot of work with millennials and Gen X, and they are so interested in financial services, but so disengaged because they can't understand anything.
What's interesting is how diverse the audience are and their views are. It's not really just about digital, it's actually about technology, it's about acquisition, it's about challenger banks coming in and looking at investment propositions.
I thought the digital survey was really interesting in terms of our industry and where it's going. I thought there was some interesting insight into people's thoughts. I think there's still a lot of questions out there for me in terms of how we're embracing digital as a sector, and I think there's a lot for us to learn from other sectors.
If you want to be something great in the future, it's about a customer-centric and proposition-led, product and proposition innovation-led firm. Tech is just a means of to an end. So actually, it's the idea, isn't it? It's the idea of what is it we're going to produce for the client. It's not who does the coding.
One of the massive challenges for firms nowadays with technology is implementation and integration, and I think that gets overlooked a lot when people are looking to take an off-the-shelf solution as opposed to a purpose-built solution. Is you've then got a massive integration and implementation piece, which often is the killer of a lot of projects.
It was interesting to hear from some of my colleagues about the challenges that they're facing and the way that they're actually dealing with them. It sort of benefits us all, and I think PAM's doing a fantastic job.
Well, I thought the event today went really well. I thought there was a great contribution from all of the panel members in equal numbers. And I thought the interaction between the attendees of the events and the panel was really positive. How much is that client communication piece and using digital in that? How much is that distracted from that kind of integrated use of digital? So onboarding is as robust as the interaction.
GDPR, but it's been borne out by the fact that this year, now they're out of the way, there's a definite uptake and people coming to us and wanting to talk about the digital strategy. So that's it from that perspective.
It costs an awful lot of money to win new business, 8 times more than retaining your clients. So for investing in digital, it just makes sense.
I was fascinated by it. It's not my area. I'm not in wealth management. But I've been here for the last 3 years now, and I always find it interesting because it's relevant to us all in any profession, anyone with client-facing responsibilities.
Would I recommend the PAM Digital Survey? 100%. We're all trying to work towards the same goal, and we can only do that if we work together to try and innovate.